everyone, welcome back to Twins World all about parenting. I'm Dr. Sindhu Thomas and hope you all are fine and safe in your own places. And today we are going to discuss about another relevant topic of this time, that is screen time of children. We are living in an era where screen time is mandatory, maybe a highly preferred thing because COVID has really changed everything into virtual media, and kids and everyone is compulsory using a screen time either for educational activities or other social development and other involvement with relatives as well as families. So let us see how the screen time can be affected in each age group. If the child is less than 2 years, the child is able to relate to people directly than being in videos or in virtual media. So we can entertain a child for a video call if his papa or mama is out of place, and if the child is by 2 years, maybe more than 2 years or less than 5 years, we can entertain them to have the screen time for having rhymes or some storytelling or listening some cartoons. So it should not be for a prolonged time. And once the child is in between 2 to 5 years, we can use the screen time, or we can make the child to see the mobiles or any kind of gadgets to watch the video at least 1 hour per day, and maybe in the weekend nearly 3 hours. Try to minimize the hours what the child is giving on a screen time. We need to understand that parents play an important role in screen time of children because the availability of parents is really proportionate to the screen time a child is using. So it's mainly our need or our help or our availability for children exactly takes the screen time of the children. If we see, one of the main complications of screen time in children in an immediate childhood is the vision of the child. The child can go for a short-sightedness, and it is also known as computer vision syndrome. This is because the child is continuously using a screen, and the child can end up with the adjustment of the developing muscles of the eyes. So there is a rule we can use it to avoid this computer vision syndrome, that is 20 by 20 by 20 rule. And this, the rule is the child need to take the eyes from the screen after 20 minutes of visualizing that particular screen, and the child need to look at an object 20 feet away from the child or from the screen for 20 seconds. This thing will help you. More than that, it will be always benefited that within an hour the child take 10 minutes break than going to the next continuous shot to the next hour. There are several software programs that are available like Eye Defender, Eye Relax, that turn off the screen every 20 minutes for 20 seconds. This will really helps the child to be out of the screen for some time what is needed for the vision of the child. If you don't want to have that particular program, we can allow we can keep a timer so that the parent can force the child to come out of the room and be involved in some other activities within this 1 hour so that the eyesight can be maintained. So the main thing we need to understand, any screen the child is using, example the TV or the laptop or anything, it's always good to have 18 to 20 inches distance from the eye level. The rule of thumb of the distance between the eyesight and the screen is 5 times the distance according to the width of the screen whatever the child is using for visualization. And it is always good that the computer's screen is seen in little dimmer area. It's not like we are reading some books with a brighter light around. So this also helps to protect our eyesight. And coming to the position, it's always good to have an erect position, and the eye line and the screen is in the similar line, so that this also helps to avoid the short-sightedness or any other eye complication. Understand parental role play an important role in maintaining this particular screen time. So we need to be strict in emphasizing the rule for having the screen time. Do not allow the child to see any mobile or any gadgets more than a structured time. Understand, a man cannot be replaced by any other gadgets. So we need to be with the child, be with the child and communicate with the child, have a good bond with the child, and teach them activities by being a part and interactive with the child. Use high quality videos and try to avoid any highly paced programs or videos with lot of distraction or violence, because this can have a bigger impact in the behavioral issues of the child. More than that, understand, try to avoid this any kind of screens, or switch off all the screens 30 to 60 minutes or half an hour before the bedtime, so that the child will not come up with any horrible or complicated dreams, because this will really affect the brain process. More than that, try to avoid all kind of screens during the meal time and when the child is going out. We need to understand that screen time is not a babysitter or a pacifier or to avoid tantrums. We need to understand that we need to deal all these things as a parent. I need to deal directly than making the child in one corner with a laptop or mobile. So that I need to understand. As a parent, I need to make sure that I'm out of screen and give time to the child. If I'm in the screen and looking and watching all the videos and telling the child not to watch, a toddler can raise questions against you. So understand, being a parent, we need to train ourselves how to control my screen time, then I can advise my child. Understand three main things in a childhood we can give more as healthy habits, good nutrition, and adequate sleep. For this, as a father or mother, I need to train myself and I can tell the child to avoid much screen time. So hope this session has been beneficial for you, and this avoidance or a rule on the screen time really help the behavior as well as the eyesight of the child. More than that, we can see there are a lot of complications if the child is having a screen time in very young age. So it's our need to protect our child's all physical and mental and emotional health. Hope this session is beneficial, and see you next week with a new topic. Thank you.